How's it going guys, JCVP11 here, and the new Nexus is around the corner. Over the past couple of weeks, there have been many leaks featuring the Nexus device, and we're gonna go over them and break them down. First off, there have been rumors that the next Nexus device will be made by Huawei, who is a Chinese manufacturer that has grown in recent years in the industry, and not by LG. So anyone who was expecting the next Nexus to look similar to the LG G4 may be a little disappointed. But it's not necessarily a disappointment because Huawei has been making some sick looking phones in recent days. An example, you say? How about the Huawei P8? But let's get back to the topic at hand. We all know that the Nexus 6 wasn't as big of a success as Google liked it to be, and so Google may be bringing back a lot of aesthetic features from that of the Nexus 5, which was a huge success to them, and hence they'll aptly call the new phone the Google Nexus 5 2015. Moving on our speculation train, what good rumor video is complete without a few specifications? All we can expect is a 5.5-inch QHD display, but a 1080p display is also very likely, as I'll show you in a second. Now here on screen is a leaked benchmark score from Antutu Benchmark of the Nexus 5 2015, and from the result you can see it scored a pretty decent amount of 86K. But notice the 1080p display. Now this huge score may be due to the fact that it may be using a Snapdragon 810 processor along with 3 or 4 gigabytes of RAM. But the main factor here is that it has only half the pixels a 2K display has to push, and that may be why it's registering such a high score. So take this score with a bit of salt. But that covers most of the specifications. Being a Nexus device, we can also expect a 13 megapixel camera at the back and a 5 megapixel camera in front. But knowing Nexus devices from the past, image quality won't be as good. But let's not discount the fact that some rumors point to a 3D camera, something like the HTC Evo 3D Max, if I remember correctly, which looks something like this, and that may not be as wrong as it might seem, because Google are moving into the VR world as we speak. But moving on now to the most convincing leak so far of the Nexus 5 2015, which is a 10-second video of the device itself. Two things strike me straight off the bat. The first thing is the fingerprint scanner at the back, which is right under the camera, and that to me looks like a Huawei move. And that almost confirms that the phone will be made by Huawei. And secondly, we also see a USB-C port. It might be the case where Google wants to adapt to the future sooner rather than later. And of course, the plastic build, which looks ordinary as anything. But hopefully with this plastic build comes a very affordable price tag, as that's what Nexus devices were made for in the first place. But only time will tell whether that is true or not. Anyways, that was a quick summary video of all the things we can expect from the Google, or should I say Alphabet, Nexus 5 2015. Google will sure need to outdo themselves if what we saw in that video is actually the final product. And by outdoing themselves, I mean leaving out nothing. Cough, OnePlus. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you drop a like on it and leave your thoughts and suggestions in the comments down below. If you think I missed anything out featuring the leaks, you can also hit me up on Twitter, Facebook, all that stuff, which is linked in the description. Make sure you subscribe by hitting the button down below to not miss out on future content, which is coming very soon. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Adios.